kitchen cabinets brings old cabinets back to life, and I'll show you how to paint them like a pro. I'm Meghan Carter, and this is Ask the Decorator. Painting kitchen cabinets is so easy that your biggest problem will be choosing which color to paint them. For these cabinets, I'll be using a light purple color, and I'll keep the bottom cabinet stained so that the cool color of the paint will contrast beautifully with the warm tones of the stain, which will give this kitchen an inviting and refreshing feel. But enough about color, let's start painting. When you paint kitchen cabinets, you should first remove the cabinet doors and cabinet hardware. Taking those off will make it easier to clean and paint your cabinets. Once the cabinet doors and hardware have been removed, clean the cabinets and doors with a mild soap and water, then wipe them dry with a clean cloth. Once your kitchen cabinets are dry, it's time to rough them up so that the paint will really stick. Now you can either use sandpaper or a liquid deglosser to rough up your cabinets. I'll be using a liquid deglosser because it's so much easier and quicker to use. But if you decide to use sandpaper, make sure you clean up all of the dust really well, otherwise you'll ruin your paint finish. Now if you decide to use the liquid deglosser, you'll probably want to wear some gloves. Put a small amount on a lint-free cloth. Then rub the cloth in circular motions on the cabinet until all of the cabinet has been covered with the deglosser. Wait until the deglosser has dried. The instructions will tell you how long to wait, and you're done. It really is that easy, and trust me, it's way better than sanding. Once your kitchen cabinets have been all roughed up, you'll want to apply the primer. Now you should use an oil-based primer because oil-based primers stick much better than latex primers. Now to apply the primer, all you need to use is a clean paintbrush. When applying primer, and paint for that matter, there's a proper technique. If you have beveled doors, such as these, you'll want to start in the center of the cabinet on the raised portion and work your way out. Painting the door in that order will help to eliminate drips. When painting flat doors and the base of kitchen cabinets, start painting on the top of one side of the cabinet and then work your way across. When painting both cabinet doors and the base of the cabinets, use straight, even strokes. If some of your strokes look heavier than others, go over them and blend them together. To blend your strokes together, start your brush stroke applying the same amount of pressure you normally use when painting, and as you move through the stroke, gently lift up the brush. It will make your brush stroke disappear and blend into your previous brush strokes. If you do find drips, don't worry. They're easy to eliminate. First, get all of the paint off of your paintbrush. Then, blend the drip into the rest of the paint using the blending technique I just showed you. Once you're done applying your primer, you need to let it dry. Read the primer's label to see how long it needs to dry. It is best to apply your first coat of paint as soon as the primer is dry. Don't wait days after priming to paint. Your finish won't look as good. The primer is dry, which means it's time to start painting the kitchen cabinets. Now, kitchen cabinets need to withstand a lot of abuse, which means you need a very durable finish. Now, I recommend using an oil-based paint because oil-based paints have more durable finishes than latex paint. When you apply the paint, do it exactly the same as you did with the primer. Remember to blend and use straight, even brush strokes to get the best finish. Let the paint dry and apply a second coat if needed. Once the paint is completely dry, you can put the cabinet hardware back on and attach the doors to the kitchen cabinet. If you find single-colored kitchen cabinets boring, here are some cabinet painting ideas. You can give your cabinets a bit of depth by using a two-toned effect. Simply paint the indented part of the cabinet a shade lighter than the raised part, and you're done. Still not interesting enough? Then paint a design on your cabinet door. Painting your kitchen cabinets with a design will personalize your kitchen and add color and pattern to the room. But maybe now, after all that hard work, the cabinets look too new. If that's the case, glaze them. Using a glaze will make your kitchen cabinets look antiqued. What do you think? Was I able to bring these old cabinets back to life? I think they look pretty good. I'm Meghan Carter, and this is Ask the Decorator. For more decorating tips and information on new decorating products, visit my website, askthedecorator.com.